What's going on, collectors? We got a lot of stuff to talk about today, so let's get right into it. Attention, baby. Yeah. So first and foremost, I want to go ahead and thank Toe Collectibles for making half of this episode even possible, because I wouldn't have been able to get half this stuff had it not been for them. And while they're not sponsoring it, they might as well have. But today we've got a lot of really cool stuff to talk about and review. Power Rangers and Super Sentai related too. So let's get into it. Let's talk about some really cool toys that have been releasing in the past like 6 months, because I don't know about you, but I've been both super excited and my wallet has been crying at me like forever because of some of this stuff that's been coming out. So for starters, we have something from the Power Rangers line. Let's go ahead and pop this baby open. All right, so first and foremost, I'm not entirely certain what this line's called, but Hasbro's been putting out these $15 vinyl Megazord figures. They've released the Dino Megazord, they've released the Thunder Megazord, they've released the Galaxy Megazord, and they also have NinjaCon, which was a United States repaint of Ninjor. But what's cool about these is that these look, or they're supposed to anyways, look like the old VHS tapes from back in the day, and you can even see the little VHS tab right there. I've already opened this, but when you open this up, you get what looks like a pretty cool little VHS tape. And I just dropped the sword. And then you unpackage all that, and get rid of the paper because we don't need it. And you've got, for $15, what looks like a pretty damn good little Megazord that you can put on yourself. And I know some people online have said that these things are missing paint, and while I will say that they are kind of missing paint, the gold that's on the chest there looks really shiny, and I really like that. So I never actually had this Megazord. Every other offering that they have in this line, I've already got at least like once or twice. Or in the case of like the Dino Megazord, I've had it like 7 times over. Didn't really need another Dino Megazord, but what I really needed was a Galaxy Megazord, and this thing looks amazing. Now, while this has a peg on the back here, or a peg hole, you can't do like the show where you put it on the arm and have it, you know, do a final attack, which is kind of unfortunate, but it still looks pretty cool, and I do like all the paint on here. And I feel like if you were to take like a Gundam marker, like a black Gundam marker, and you were to put some wash on there, it would really bring out the details, because like a lot of people online, and I agree with, there's a lot of detail that's already sculpted in here, but unfortunately it's just not coming out because of the lack of paint. But for $15, you could do a lot worse than this, and I recommend definitely picking at least one of them up. I don't know what I would like to see in the next iteration of these lines. Maybe a Zeo Megazord or a Zeo Super Megazord. I don't know. Tell me what you would think. What do you want released for the second line of these? Because there's a lot of really awesome Megazords that Hasbro can do. But of course they're going to be doing Dino Megazord until the end of time, because that's what sells. So the next thing I got, I pre-ordered this, I want to say June of 2021, after it was announced that 10 Gokaiger was coming out, and it was going to be a V-Cinex only movie that comes out in Japan. To be perfectly honest with you, watching Super Sentai here in the States, it's kind of dubious if you watch anything past Hurricaneger, but whatever. There's ways to watch it, and there's ways to support the show without it being illegal. And I don't know about you, but I love Gokaiger. Gokaiger is one of my absolute all-time favorite Toku shows. And so when I heard that 10 Gokaiger was coming out, I was like, oh man, that's cool, I can't wait to see that. And then Bandai, Premium Bandai, mind you, announced, oh yeah, by the way, we're re-releasing the Mobirets. And I was like, shut the front door, you're doing what now? And so I have here in this box a Memorial Edition Mobirets. And you know that this is a Premium Bandai item because it comes in a standard box for protection because people are really finicky about their boxes. But my God, look at this. Look at the artwork on this. This retailed for, I want to say about, I'm not proud of this, about 150 bucks. I paid in installments because I can't afford that kind of chunk of change just, just a drop. But yeah, oh my God. I saw this and I was about to lose my mind because I couldn't pre-order it for a hot second, but I finally got my pre-order in and I waited for so long. I got this back in January. And let's open this up. So what's cool about this is it not only comes with a brand new Mobirets with all new sounds for all 45 Sentai teams up to Zenkaiger, but it also comes with one-click Ranger keys. Because I don't know about you, I collected a lot of Ranger keys over the Panini because it was something I was starting to get into, and I hadn't actually gotten these, and these are really hard to flip open. But here, you get, it's like the show. And what's cool about these two is that this one is metallic like the show, whereas this one's a little more of a kind of palish gray. There's no legal garb on these whatsoever. The only thing that you would see that makes it look like it's quote-unquote a toy is there's 2 screws in the back here. I love doing that. Okay, so it comes with all 5 standard Gokaiger keys. And then this is a brand new Mobirets. Now, this is an original Mobirets. And if you look on the front there, you'll see that there's a bunch of screw holes to there. And this, this works just fine, but this looks so much sleeker. And all of your original keys will work on this too. I want to say up until you get to Kyoryuger, because I know the Go Busters keys work on this, but then all the original standard keys past that, they didn't put this in here. And they also didn't put a lot of different sounds in here as well. Like, for instance, if I were to, on my original Mobirets, let's say I want to do the Daijujin sound, 1992. Oh, shut up. Or I wanted to do, like, the Merry Christmas thing, right? 1, 2, 2, 4. I don't know why they didn't put 1, 2, 2, 5, but whatever. Try and put that into here. And you don't get, shut up. But basically, they cut out a lot of sound so they could put more stuff in. So, I don't know, where do I begin on this? They have, on top of, I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's go back to this. So you not only get the keys, you also get a stand. So you can, put it in your room and forget about it with all the other stuff that you have. But it just kind of sits in here, like that. And voila. Now you can actually do this with your OG one, or if you have the one that came out during Go Busters with the gold swords on it, you can put that one in there as well. It's not going to work with the Super Mega Force one, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I'm not even going to. Okay, so I've talked about how cool this thing looks and how it's got no screw holes on it, and it's a, while it's the same mold as this, it's got, a bunch of other stuff in there. let's talk about some of the music that's in here, because one of the major differences is on the side here, you have these 2 buttons. And depending on what mode you have this thing in, you can do all kinds of different things. You can do... So I believe that mode allows you to put in any key, and as they did in the show, Navi would give you a clue for where the next Ranger's, ultimate power is. We're not going to do that, but instead, I think this is one of the modes. Let me see here. So you have different lines in here, and it's basically their roll call, like before they roll call. So you have the theme song in here, another Henshin theme, and then yet another Henshin theme, and you also get, where is it? You get the Super Sentai Getter in here as well if you want to listen to that. And it has both versions. It has up to 35 and then up to 45 as well. But what I'm interested in is... You can do... That's... Right? I was a little premature on that, but there is also a mode in here. Hold on. Silver's in there as well. They did the thing to where if you try and use Silver Boy, who is that guy? This has a lot of different musical modes on it, and it recognizes a lot of different keys. But you might be asking yourself, wait a minute, you only have these keys here. What other keys might go with this? So I didn't just spend $150 on this thing. No, see, they released another set. They released another key set. God damn it! So Bandai has this way for Super Sentai keys of, like, whenever something important happens with Gokaiger, or like an anniversary happens, they release a new key set. They did it for Zyuohger. They did like the Lost Ranger key set. They did a entire Tokyuger set that had like, it was like, even though there were only 6 Rangers on that team, they had like 30 keys here. This is the most keys we've ever gotten in one set. This has not only Aka Red, but it has everyone from Go Ranger all the way up to Go Sager. There's 35 keys in this thing. On top of the 5 keys there, so you get 40 keys. And there's another set coming out with all the post-Gokaiger keys too. So if you like Ranger keys, it's a good time to be alive. I'm not gonna necessarily, screw it, let's open it up. I'm not gonna pull anything out, but when you order this, what you get, good God, you get 3 different trays of all of the Red Ranger keys. And they're all 1-clicks. Bandai knows how to get my fucking money. What can I say? Again, when you go to Tokollectibles and you try and order this stuff, especially like this shirt too, you can do like installment plans, which helps buying your plastic crack a little more manageable. But, you know, I'm definitely taking a break because this and that put a major dent in my wallet. I'm happy to have this stuff, don't get me wrong. I'm so happy to have every single Ranger key, at least like the Red Ranger, so I can unlock whatever sounds I want to on this thing. And by the way, these also work on your original Mobirets too. Because they have the same binary on the keys and whatever. I'm not smart enough to tell you how the binary works on these things. But there is a binary code on here that unlocks it. I think, I forget how the hell it actually works, but yeah, that's... If you think that Bandai of Japan's the only people that did that, check it out. Bandai of America is just as guilty, because here's the American Super Mega Force Mighty Morphin keys. And these things, I will give Bandai of America one thing. They had one click before us. So I think that just about does it for me. I do want to say also this shirt right here. I also got this on Toku Collectibles. It's a 45th anniversary Super Sentai shirt. And I can't believe it, but a double XL over there, or an extra large over there, actually fits me. I don't know if I'm losing weight or... Massive thank you once again to Toku Collectibles for making all of this happen. Thank you for taking so much money. It's not even funny. These, if you're a Gokaiger fan, very good buy. And also, guess what? They're doing the Gokai Cellular. They're doing Silver's Morpher too. And it comes with Time Fire, the Dragon Ranger, Green Ranger from Mighty Morphin, and it comes with a Zenkaiger 2 Kaiger key. I'm gonna try not to buy it, but damn, that's tempting. So yeah, let me know what you think of the show. Thank you for watching. And let me know if you have anything that you want me to review, because I'm very Toku related, but obviously I've got some 80s stuff up here I didn't talk about. Yes, Optimus Prime and Skeletor have been here the whole time, and I'd be more than happy to talk about some of that stuff too. So